Hello everyone, T-Man978. Welcome to another show review. This time it's going to be Transformers Earthrise, Wheeljack. He's a deluxe class figure.
T-Man978 Chill Review.
Look at Wheeljack's cool artwork right here. They even drew in his hollowness in his leg. Alright, well, we still have Voyager class grapple right here. If you're new to Transformers or just now returning, Hasbro's bread and butter is the deluxe class. They try to put their all into this price range right here because this is the best they could do for the lowest price they can handle. Typically, deluxe class is between 5 and 6 inches tall, as you can see by this Transformers Siege figure right here. Ratchet is a little bit taller. He's closer to 6 inches, while Wheeljack is 5 inches. And Grapple is above 6 inches at his Voyager class scale. Why I say deluxe is the bread and butter, people are more likely to pay $20 for an action figure than they are to pay any more than that. So there'll be always typically 4 characters per wave with the deluxe and 2 characters with any other wave. And the bigger they get, it'll just be 1 character at a time. But anyway, here's Wheeljack. He is part of the first wave of Transformers Earthrise. Part of the War for Cybertron trilogy is the second part of the trilogy, Siege being the first. Wheeljack and Bumblebee were the first 2 characters ever shown on screen on the original 1984 Transformers series. He is a Legends class, which no longer exists for Hasbro anymore, for right now. Wheeljack is really friggin' detailed. You'll see a lot of the details or more details in the car mode as far as the paint and whatnot. But yeah, they weren't cheap. It seems like there's one guy in every wave that gets a ton of paint. But yeah, there we go. To get directly into the articulation, his head is on a ball joint. So it can go up and down a little bit, wiggles to the side, and of course rotate. It's a hinge right here. If I displace that, you can look down. Can't really look up high, but I can get him to look down a bit for posing. The shoulders are on a hinge right here. So you can do that, but the hinge, he has a secondary hinge that can do this. You can also rotate. He has a bicep swivel. Elbow is connected to that bicep swivel, and he has wrist rotation. He has a waist rotation right here, and these hips allow him to kick there and kick back, and there's a swivel point right there on a mushroom pig, and the leg goes out like that. Knee bends, ankle pivots right there, but you can push this down however you want or kind of push it forward a little bit. So yeah, he has great range of motion. If I have any complaints about anything, I don't like this type of bicep swivel elbow. I wish he had the swivel right here. It's like this because of the transformation. Well, I would have rather the elbow be right here and it bends there. I hate when part of the bicep disappears behind the arm and it makes the forearm very long. So that is unfortunate. He has this shoulder cannon right here, and unfortunately this is my other complaint while he's still in robot mode. They did not give him another gun, but you can take that off and he can hold it like this. I would have really rather they gave him a separate gun to go along with the shoulder cannon. The original toy in 1984 had 2 of these cannons that actually shot rockets off, and I can't remember whether he had a gun, but on a cartoon, he definitely had a shoulder cannon and a whole separate gun. So yeah. As far as other things, he has hollowness right here due to the transformation. Years ago, they would have engineered this to have a door that opens up. You push the leg down there for transformation, and then you shut it again. But they don't do that anymore. That's something that's been going on for quite a few years. I'm no longer going to complain about anything like that. I mean, I'll just show you the figure. If you see it, take note. But I'm not going to be pointing that out anymore because it just seems like a waste of time nowadays. I don't have Earthrise Optimus Prime, but this Siege Optimus Prime is the exact same height from what I've seen. All right, transformation. First thing you want to do is pop this off. Then we can take the foot, put it like this. Take that, put it like that. Make sure this wrist is rotated like this. Now we can rotate that like that. I'm going to go ahead and rotate this spoiler on his back like this. Take the leg, bring that down, and as you're bringing it down, move this up. These pieces are on a mushroom peg, and they can pop off depending on what you're doing when you're trying to make him back into a robot. So don't pull on that because it will pop off. They're not on there tight at all, to be honest. You can connect his legs together. Go ahead and bring his chest plate down to here. Rotate the body. Take the head, push that in there. Bring the shoulder up. There is a little tiny peg right there that goes into these right here on the top. So bring that over and peg that into place. Now we can just go ahead and bring the arms forward. You're gonna have to shove that through, and boom, he is a race car. Yeah, it's really sleek, super aerodynamic. Like I said, it has a ton of details and paint right there. That's really cool. There's a whole bunch of various markings on the side. These fictional racing sponsors. Oh yeah, there you go. You can put this weapon on the top. It rolls. Unfortunately, mine, the rear wheels seem to roll, but the front wheels don't roll at all. I mean, like, they'll roll for a second and then they'll stop. So that's weird. I don't know what's up with that. It doesn't matter the surface. Like, I don't think anything under here is stopping that from happening. I can't tell. It doesn't really roll even if I do it with my finger. So I don't know whether that's just my copy or everybody's. If you don't want that up there, you could put it back here. If you want to have it stored, but you don't want to see it. Here he is next to another sleek car in the War for Cybertron trilogy. They're roughly about the same length and whatnot. So deluxe class is always a similar size, depending on the alternate mode they transform into. I complained about him not having his own gun, but technically Hasbro is selling separate figures called Battle Masters, which can transform into things like guns. They're their own separate robot. You can have him hold on to one of them. A lot of these are from Transformer Siege, but they are still available all over the place. So if you want him to have his own weapon, get one of these. And they come with effects pieces, and you can use these effects pieces in their various ports around their bodies, and you can make it look like these are just the light beams coming out, or maybe this is his turbo boost or something like that. You could take his weapon, and typically they like to have them have like weapons ports on the tip of their guns. Wheeljack doesn't have that, but he does have the port back here. So now he has triple boost. So there's a whole bunch of options if you want to spend the money. Since the transformation is very simple, I'm going to do it in reverse. This catches really tightly, so I'm just going to force this out right there. Then I'm going to kind of lift that up and bring it out to the side. You can go ahead and rotate this here. Take the head out. Rotate the spoilers this way. And now we can lift this chest piece up right here. Click that into place. Separate the legs. go ahead and bring the hip out first, which will dislodge this. Move the windshield piece down, put the leg up like that, and kind of squeeze it right there. Same thing over here. Bring the feet up like this, and boom. Rotate the arms around, put the fist however you want to put them, and bam, he is a robot. And then you can decide whether you want this to be in his hand or on his shoulder. I like it on his shoulder. And since I have guns from Transformers all over the place, I gave him this gun. This is actually an unofficial third-party gun that I bought off Non-F. But yeah, this is a great figure. It almost looks exactly like the Masterpiece version of Wheeljack. Masterpiece is what Hasbro think is the best version of Transformers. It looks very close to that. And the plastic feels solid. It doesn't feel cheap. My only complaint is I just wish he came with a weapon and I didn't have to get a weapon from somewhere else. But here's what he looks like holding a Battle Master. So here you are with this. And you can add your little effects and whatnot. Anywho, I'm going to put a link in the description to where you can buy this guy on Amazon. I believe it's still pre-order status. I've been waiting forever to get mine off of pre-order. I found this in Best Buy and canceled my pre-order, but they should be out anytime now. So yeah, if you want to guarantee that you're going to get it, go ahead and pre-order through that link. And to make sure I show it up close, the face is really cartoon accurate. Yeah, there we go. Here's the back of the head. The back of the head doesn't really have any. It doesn't have a screw hole, and you only have that piece of hollowness to keep the ball joint exposed. And I guess you can put air in there and it won't get stuck. But anywho, thank y'all for watching. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here.
Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos.